Arkansas has an incredible baseball program. Their head coach, Dave Van Horn, has done a great job there. They're always extremely well coached, tough environment to go on the road and play in.
You know, last year they struggled a little bit in the season. We knew they had a lot of young talent last year, so they'd probably be, have some guys who are better developed this year, who are more ready to compete at a high level. We knew they had good arms, and we knew they had some guys who really swing the bat with some power.
Let's go, man. Okay? Ain't nothing left to say, ain't nothing left to do. All right? You guys go out there tonight, play with a lot of confidence. Okay? Take the field like you expect to win this ball game tonight. You don't just roll the balls out there and win. You expect to win because you know you're going to take care of all the details. We're going to pound the zone. We're going to make our plays. We're going to get them on. We're going to get them over. And we're going to drive them in. 9 innings tonight. A full 9-inning effort. Okay? That's what I'm looking for.
Mississippi State will come to the plate. Bulldogs will have Jake Mangum, Cody Brown, and Ryan Gridley with bat here in this first inning. If you look at the Bulldogs, and they have really, Coach Andy Cannizzaro has changed his batting order up some for this ball game.
I think the biggest thing we were just trying to do was trying to create a little bit of a jump. Jake Mangum, Ryan Gridley, and Brent Rooker have been outstanding all year. Those guys are veterans of the SEC, veterans of college baseball, and ultimately just kind of wanted to get those guys the most at-bats out of anybody on our team.
There's a drive. That's deep, and that one looks like it's gone, and it is gone for a home run for Ryan Gridley, who pulled it about 30 feet fair down the left field line and sends it out of the park to give the Bulldogs a 1-0 lead early.
I just remember getting 2 sliders before that, and I just had a good feeling that a fastball was coming, so I was going to gear myself up for it, and I got the exact pitch I was looking for.
For Ryan Gridley to be able to go up there and put that swing on the very first or second pitch that he saw the weekend showed that we were ready to play. We didn't back down. We weren't scared of the challenge. And ultimately, Brent Rooker followed up with a double right after that. So it kind of gave our young guys some confidence going into the weekend. Offensively, you go out there and you put up a run. I feel like it's the most important inning, the very next half inning, to go out there and put up a 0. Stop the other team from scoring, create some momentum for your team. We've struggled doing that this year, but we're talking about a young pitching staff that's going to grow and continue to get better.
A stretch by Pilkington on the delivery, and it's lifted in the air into right field deep. Back near the wall, at the wall, gone, home run. Opposite field for Barnfield, and just like that, Arkansas has taken a 2-1 lead in the ballgame.
We knew that we just had to keep battling back. We knew Pilk was going to throw really well and give us a chance to win, and that's what he did. So it didn't deflate us at all. We just knew we had to keep fighting.
There's a strike 3 call. Shaddy didn't think so, but he got called out on strikes, and that's 2 strikeouts for Pilkington.
When the other team gets a lead on a Friday night, it's really hard to come back because everyone's throwing their best guy on Friday night. So they just played really well. You have to give Arkansas the credit.
Swinging strike 3. And that's 7 in a row now retired by the right-hander, Blaine Knight.
Our guys are young. They're getting better by the day. But every time we see one of these guys, it's still our players on our team, other than Gridley, Mangum, and Rooker, some of their very first at-bats against that type of velocity and secondary stuff. I feel like we're getting better. I feel like our at-bats are more competitive than they were a month ago. And I think there's going to be some really good players that come out of the things that we're doing right now, having to continue to run all these young kids out on the field every single day we play.
On the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball through the right side. He took it the other way for a base hit. McNamee gets a base hit. Copps gives up a single. Bulldogs get their 4th hit of the ball game.
Pinch hitting is really tough to do. Mac has done an outstanding job both times he's done it this year. And both times he's come off the bench, picked up really big hits, and gotten starts the very next day for us. So, it's just trying to create an environment of competition every single day. And when a guy can do that, come off the bench and give us that kind of swing, then he's going to earn the opportunity to go out there the very next day and see if he can't jumpstart our offense and help our club win that game.
2-2 pitch, breaking ball, and he struck him out swinging. Well, there's a magic number 13. 4 times he's retired the side in order. Matches his career high of 13 strikeouts in this ball game. And boy, what an outing by Pilkington.
Whenever we can get a starting pitcher to get deep into the game like that, it gives a tremendous boost for the rest of the weekend for our pitching staff, and he was able to save a lot of our bullpen arms.
I mean, he's one of the best arms in the country. He goes up there every single time and he dominates. He gives it his all. He gives us a chance to win every time he's on the mound. That's all we can ask for out of our ace.
Wind up in a pitch. Ground ball, roll towards second. Williams scoops it and throws it, and Arkansas wins it by a score of 3-1. Well pitched ball game by both. All of the runs in the ball game on 3 home runs.
Every single Friday night in this league is going to be two pitchers who are going to be top 3 or 4 round draft picks their junior years going at it, with plus stuff, plus command. So anytime you're in a Friday night game like that, you got to find a way to scratch 2 or 3 runs across, because it's probably going to be all you're going to be able to get against those type of arms. So he just kind of stressed to our new guys that that's what we were getting into every single Friday, was we're going to see an arm like that, and then we just got to learn to make adjustments and do whatever we can to give Pilk as much help as possible.
Hi, Dak Prescott here. After losing my mom to colon cancer in 2013, it became personal to me. It is the second leading cancer killer. The good thing though, it can be prevented, it can be treated, and it can be beaten. So if you're 50 or older, get screened. Do it for me and do it for yourself.
Come see us at Gastroenterology Associates or Baptist Cancer Center.
Locations in Columbus and Starkville.
At C-Spire, I work for Roger. Some months he uses more data, some months he uses less. And I thought, why pay for data he doesn't use? So C-Spire's unlimited plan now gives you cash back on your bill. Now, when Roger uses less data, he pays less. Unlimited with cash back on your bill. That works for Roger.
And C-Spire works for you.
C-Spire. Customer inspired.
Show me again who's ready to fight tonight. Who's ready to get in the ring and throw some punches, man? Don't dance, don't jab, get in the middle of the ring and throw punches, all right? That is our goal, throw punches. And if we get knocked out, you get knocked out, so what? But throw punches, that's all I want to do. Be aggressive, out over the plate offense. Look away, fastballs and sliders. Look away, look away, look away. Same game plan, same script. Get after these guys tonight. Get in the ring and throw some haymakers.
And he hits the ball smash past third and the left, and that's a base hit.
We got a lead and they came back and used their power to kind of regain the lead. But Saturday was back and forth all game. We fought hard, we played really well, and we were able to scratch some runs across there. And our bullpen did a really good job keeping us in the game, giving us a chance to win.
We've had a lot of perseverance from our team this year. There's been a lot of games where we've been down early in the game, but our guys have continued to battle, continued to come back, never give up type of attitude. And I think that's just part of the reason why I'm so encouraged moving forward, is our guys haven't quit at all this year. We've got a lot of young kids. We're playing a lot of guys that are gaining experience every single day out on the field. And so that fight, that attitude that we have, that we're not going to give up regardless of the score, is going to benefit us down the road with these young players.
In from the query, trying to have a 1-2-3 inning, winds up the 10th pitch. Right there inside corner,
A freshman coming into his first SEC series, you really don't know what to expect. and the kid just comes in there with a lot of confidence, fills up the zone, does really well. So that's a huge benchmark for us right there.
Denver's a guy that's worked really hard to earn his innings. He's gaining confidence in the coaching staff every single time he goes out there. Denver's going to have an expanded role for us moving forward, and he's going to be really pitching in some key parts of the ball game moving on. I want a team that's going to get in the middle of the ring and throw punches, and I felt like we did that Saturday night. I felt like we got better as a team Saturday.
If we can just find a way to make sure that we're jumping ahead in the early parts of the game and finding the little things to do to make sure that we jump ahead towards the end, I think that we're going to be in a good spot.
Taste the feeling.
For the next 3 hours, it's about between the white lines. I got 3 hours to lay it on the line and help our team do everything we can to get us a win today, okay? We brought it last night, we came up a little shy. I think if we bring that same effort and clean it up a little bit more, get our bunts down, pick it up, hit cutoff guys, do all those kind of things, you'll like the way it turns out this afternoon.
The biggest thing Jake could do was go out there and be a great athlete on the mound. He felt like he could get us off to a really good start, keep the score down, give us a chance to get going offensively. We haven't been scoring a lot of runs so far the last couple of weeks, and we were having a hard time scoring this weekend, so I felt like he would give us the best chance to put up some zeros early in the game.
Breaking ball, tapped, roll, down the line, picked up, and Mangum will tag the runner going down the line.
I think it's probably the only time in the country that the pitcher is sitting leadoff in the game, but that's just kind of the special talent that Jake is. He's really good. He can do a lot of things really well. I know we all had a lot of confidence in him. He went out there and he competed hard and he did a good job.
Mangum working from the windup with the runner at third base, so now he kicks and delivers the pitch. And it's hit right back to the mound, and the runner is going to be hung up. I chase him towards the plate. The catcher is going to run him back and make the tag, and now the runner will be able to keep the rundown going up well enough that they got the runner to second base. Good job by Mangum. He immediately realized when he fielded the ground ball that the runner who had bluffed down the line had gotten a little too far down the line, and they got Arledge hung up in the rundown. Ground ball headed towards left field. Gets through. Shortstop couldn't flag it down, and that'll stop Gordon at second base. Bulldogs Alexander with a base hit.
You know, we kept getting singles. We just could never come up with a timely hit with anybody on base. That was kind of the story of our weekend, is when we did hit, it was kind of at the wrong time when there was no one in scoring position. So, you know, that just kind of seemed to be the pattern throughout Sunday.
Wind up with a pitch. Hard hit ball past the third baseman into left. Bragg has a base hit. Well, the Bulldogs have had their leadoff runner on in two previous innings. Had the leadoff man and McNamee on him with a base hit in the second. Leadoff walk to Rooker in the fourth, but haven't been able to score in either of those frames.
I think we just need to continue to do a better job of focusing and not giving away any at-bats. And the intensity of the game really ramps up when runners get on base. And so we have to be able to raise our level of focus when we get runners in scoring position. The bigger the moment, the better job we need to do in picking up some of those clutch hits.
There's a ball smashed to left deep, got a chance to go, and is up and over and gone for a home run for Brent Rooker, and the Bulldogs get on the board. Mississippi State has their first run of the day, and it's a 4-1 ball game.
I've faced Dominic a few times throughout my career, so I knew what he was going to try to do. You know, he throws a really heavy fastball that sinks a pretty good bit. He throws a pretty good breaking ball, so I was just looking for something up in the zone, you know, that I could put a good swing on. And he left the curveball a little bit up, so I saw it early and put a pretty good swing on it, and you know, just have to find a barrel.
Brent Rooker's been outstanding. He's probably been the SEC Player of the Year so far offensively. Just a great athlete on the field, big, strong, and physical. He's becoming a better hitter every single day out on the field. Really is turning into an All-American for us and becoming a really key force in our lineup every single day.
Pitch to Alexander, tap towards third. Chad Kinley gets it and throws it. This one's in the book, folks. And Arkansas has a win. Arkansas wins 3 at home from Mississippi State, who out-hit the Bulldogs 11-6, win the ball game by a score of 6-1.
Tennessee's going to be, it's another club that's going to be coached well by a veteran in college baseball, and Dave Serrano. They play fast, they play aggressive, they play the game a lot like we do.
You know, anytime it's a conference series, it's huge 3 games. You got to try to win every single conference game that you can. So, you know, we'll definitely, obviously, give it our all going into that weekend.